every book I have been sent by publishers so far this year, including my most anticipated release of 2024. There are 30 books to talk about, so let's get into it. Hey bookmarks and bookworms, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I have been sent more books by publishers this year than ever before, mainly because I've been keeping a better eye on what's coming out, what I'm really interested in reading, and then requesting it through NetGalley. Most of you may already know about NetGalley, somewhere where you can approach publishers and request books from them, but these are the 30 books that I have been approved for so far in 2024. To keep this as short and sweet and not be hours and hours and hours long of me talking about these books, I'm going to try and limit myself to kind of three things about each book, why I wanted to get them, a little bit about them, that sort of thing. So let's start with the book number one. So up first is Clear by Karis Davies. 3 phrases for this would be read it, loved it, recommend it. The details: read it, didn't hate it, pretty nicely written. Blue Ruin, read it, loved it, best book of the year so far. This one, I read it, I kind of enjoyed it. This is a 500-page Scandi poem about Indigenous folk. Sleepwalkers, read it, eerie, kind of dark, mysterious vibes, set on a honeymoon island with lots of mysterious deaths happening. Fathers and Fugitives, one, it reminds me of a young Damon Galgut, melancholic and disconcerting in tone. Blue Hour, an author I've read before, DNF'd it kind of late into the novel at about 70%. Great atmosphere set on a remote Scottish island where art and murder meet. There Are Rivers in the Sky, a highly anticipated new release from Elif Shafak, one of my favourite authors. This is the one where I just couldn't believe that I got the advanced copy of it, so I am so thrilled to have this one. I haven't started reading it yet just because I am reading this in September with my book clubbers. Link is in the description if you want to sign up. This is historical fiction, I think a little bit magical realism, multi-perspective, multi-timeline, but done very, very well. So those things can sometimes be turn-offs for me, but it's Elif Shafak and she tends to handle that sort of style very, very well, and she's a very accomplished writer, so I'm really looking forward to this. The Safekeep, a Dutch novel, a debut, a historical fiction, 2 women having this sort of romantic obsession with each other in this really old house in the middle of the countryside. Toward Eternity, this was a cover buy. This is genre bending, and this is by a very beloved translator, now turned author himself. Scaffolding, this is another cover buy, even though I haven't bought any of these books. This is a new to me author, and I have high expectations for this. Living Things, new translated piece of Fitzcarraldo editions, set in Spain and has an environmentalist theme. The Sea Cemetery, I bought this for the cover, is giving Nordic vibes, and I absolutely love the sea setting. I love the ship setting, and yeah, I can't wait for this. The Household, this was a DNF at 25% for me. This is one of my favourite authors, Stacey Hall, so far. In the 3 novels that I've read by her, I gave every single one 5 stars. This one, number 4, she's finally flopped for me, and that's okay because the next book she produces may be another 5-star banger. But this one, I didn't care about the characters. It felt very slow, kind of flat, didn't hold my interest. The Borrowed Hills, this is a North England writer, giving kind of Benjamin Myers vibes in that he deals a lot with the rugged rural landscape of the north of England. All the World Beside, this is a love story between 2 men in puritanical New England, historical romance by a new to me author. Parade by Rachel Cusk, this is an author that I want to love more than I actually do. So far I've read a bunch of her novels, and the one I loved was Second Place. All the others have kind of been flops for me. So I am going into this very, very hesitant. James by Percival Everett. This one I requested because it's giving Booker 2024 vibes. I did not like Percival Everett's previously Booker longlisted novel The Trees. I am not familiar with the story that this novel is based on, called The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which makes come as a surprise to some Americans who maybe don't know that the rest of the world does not read the same literature as you when we're children. The Alternatives, this is an Irish author, 4 sisters in a rural setting, and it's about their relationship with each other. Bear, this is a cover buy for sure. I haven't previously liked this author's work, but this is about 2 sisters and their life on a Pacific Northwest island. Fruit of the Dead, this is a coming-of-age retelling of the Persephone and Demeter myth, set over the course of one summer on a very lush private island. It's about addiction, sex, family and independence. A totally unknown author for me, and so this book could go 2 ways. Martyr, because this is giving Booker 2024 vibes as well. LGBT in theme, and also about Iranian immigrants. Women and Children First, this is a debut novel and seems to be 10 interconnected short stories as we follow 10 women and them kind of tied together by trauma in their village. The Spoiled Heart, a surprise DNF given the fact that I've enjoyed this author's previous 2 novels, but I picked it up because it's also giving Booker 2024 vibes and I want to have my library stacked in case these all come up on Booker 2024. The God of the Woods, this was another one that I requested for the cover. I think it's so gorgeous. This is actually by an author that I've tried before, and you may know this author from her novel Unseen World. I didn't particularly get on with it, so who knows which way this is going to go. This is about a teenager who vanishes at summer camp and the drama unfolds from there. The Other Valley is a piece of literary speculative fiction set in the countryside, also a new to me author, and also kind of a little bit of a cover buy here. Crooked Seeds is another DNF. It's the new novel by Booker longlisted author Karen Jennings. I absolutely loved her Booker longlisted novel The Island, but I felt this one needed a little bit more editing, a little bit more tightening up, but the general premise was solid and her writing is so good. I really enjoy Karen Jennings' writing. Whale Fall, debut, kind of a cover buy again. Rural isolated setting, and it's a coming of age novel. We're revolving around the life of a girl called Manod who is Welsh and is 18 years old. The Extinction of Irina Rey, another DNF for me at around the 50% mark. I was interested in trying Jennifer Croft's latest novel, given the fact that I didn't really like her previous Women's Prize nominated novel called Homesick, and so I wanted to see if this would be more my thing, because the premise of this is 100% up my street, but again it just didn't deliver. The writing doesn't suit me, the narrative didn't seem to go anywhere, and so yeah, for me I think this is probably where me and Jennifer Croft part ways. Last up, Olivia Lang's The Garden Against Time. This is the only non-fiction author that I've actually enjoyed reading in the last couple of years. She just seems to hit on topics that really interest me. I think her previous one that I really enjoyed was about the Lonely City, and it was set in New York, and it was just so engrossing. This one is another theme that really appeals to me. This is about gardening and gardens and growing, and I can't wait for this. And also, how pretty is this cover? So many of these I've requested because they have such a gorgeous cover. So if you have been paying attention throughout the video, out of the 30 books, I have read 5, I've DNF'd 5, and I have 20 left to go. Of those 20, I'm probably most looking forward to, obviously, Elif Shafak's novel. Again, if you'd like to read that with me, you can sign up for the September book club whenever you like, links in the description. And then I'm also looking forward to Anton Her's Toward Eternity. Again, amazing cover on this one. And then lastly, probably that Olivia Lang piece of non-fiction, memoir, gardening. I really like the sound of all of that. NetGalley is something that everyone can access. It saved me probably around £300 so far this year, so thank you very much to NetGalley and all the publishers that have sent me books along the way. For more videos like this one, you can sign up to my coffee page, where members get 2 extra videos per month from me for $6 a month. If you sign up today, you'll get access to all of my monthly reading wrap-ups from this year, and also you'll get access to my book haul / summer TBR that I posted about a week ago. So if you would like more content from me, then head on over there and sign up. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment telling me what books you've requested from NetGalley, what your looking to go and request off the back of this video, all of that sort of thing. Bye guys.